Miss LeMay's roommate, Tiffany Barker.
But Tiffany, no, she's my ex-roommate, and she's a belly button ring. You can't believe anything that she says.
The question here today, Miss LeMay, is whether or not we can believe you. Your Honor, I have Tiffany Barker's sworn statement, along with corroborating statements taken under oath from a manager and a waitress at the Zebra Club in Chicago. Miss LeMay was at that club with Mr. Gillespie.
Your Honor, we've never seen these witnesses before. We've never seen these statements.
You didn't just know Mr. Gillespie from the papers. You knew him intimately. Because the man who killed your cousin, Tammy, he was your boyfriend.
Answer the question, Miss LeMay.
If your memory's a little hazy, I have two other statements from two girls who went to school with you who say Mr. Gillespie used to pick you up at the dorm? So, were you or weren't you involved with Mr. Gillespie?
This doesn't make any sense. Daisy met Gillespie once at the hospital when she was there to give him help for Tammy.
Are you sure about that?
It's not possible.
Were you involved with Mark Gillespie, yes or no?
Can you just interject or something?
I don't understand the question.
Sure you do.
Your Honor, if I can, I just want to say something. Unless you can prove that that picture is authentic, that really doesn't happen. I'm just saying, I'll just sit down.
Miss LeMay.
I don't feel very well, Your Honor. Do you think I could just take a minute break?
After we're through, answer Mr. Donovan's questions. How well did you know Mark Gillespie?
You can answer. Daisy, you can answer. Just tell the truth.
The truth is, I loved him.
This isn't right.
This really isn't relevant, Your Honor.
He was your boyfriend?
G was...
G? You called him G?
Daisy, is this true?
Well, he's not like people think of him.
Oh, no, I'm sure he's lots of fun.
Yeah.
Fun, like sharing a milkshake at a diner, or fun like taking a joyride and running over a poor innocent little
really
girl.
necessary, Your Honor,
What are we
please.
talking about
No,
here?
wait. I never... When I got into the car that night, I had no idea that she was gonna... well, you have to believe me. And Tammy was my cousin. I never would have done anything to hurt her. No, I swear.
You want to adopt Sydney, bring her into your family. The judge needs to know your family values.
I know why we're here, yeah.
Well, my concern is I'm seeing a pattern here. First with your mother getting pregnant as a teenager and putting you up for adoption.
You've been over this territory already,
and
Your
now
Honor.
here you are, as a teenager, hanging out with this Mr. Gillespie character who is clearly a bad news. And not only were you involved with G, but you were actually in the car the night he hit Tammy.
Yeah, but I had no idea what
Who
he
was
was
driving that night?
G was?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. What?
Were you sober that night, Miss LeMay?
What?
Your Honor.
Were you sober the night Tammy Winslow was hit? Because you definitely weren't sober when you were at the club with Tiffany and G. In fact, in Tiffany's statement, she says, I quote, you were trashed on X. X, that's slang for ecstasy, right? Were you high the night you hit Tammy?
No.
I'm sorry, are you asking or telling me? Or maybe you don't remember. Maybe you were so high that you don't remember anything from that night. You don't remember driving the car.
I wasn't driving.
You don't remember plowing over innocent Tammy Winslow. Did you kill Tammy Winslow, Daisy?
No!
How can we be so sure? How can you be so sure when you've lied so much already?
I didn't. What?
And you want to be a big sister to this innocent baby girl. You want to set an example for this child.
I did. I wasn't driving. No, I didn't do it. No, I love Tammy. No, but you have to believe me.
Your Honor, Can I just... She wasn't driving the car that night, okay? And I can prove it.
How can you prove it, Mr.?
Because I was the first one on the scene that night of the accident, and I pulled her out of the back seat of the car. She was practically unconscious.